Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
Going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. Let me apologize now, man. I'm having technical difficulties in this jump. Hey, on some Back to the Future type stuff, man. Y'all seeing my actions way after the sound. My computer is trash. Hey, we gonna get through this, though, bro. I got my guy Xavier Dotson in the building with me. Xavier, what's going on, my guy?
What's good, Sain? Always a pleasure to do business with you. Have you? You know, I'll mess with you too.
Man, for sure, man. You up and coming content creator out here, man. A lot of short form video. You do. Everybody is expecting your video clips, man, this season with the Memphis Grizzlies. Your short form clips that you post. No more Nardo bombs for you, though, my guy. No more. Luke Kennard is with your Indiana Pacers. I'm sorry, with your Atlanta Hawks, who was just in the FedEx Forum. So you won't be any more Nardo bombs in the on your video. Shout out to the people in the chat so far. Shout out to Jared. Shout out to my guy Wayno. Shout out to my guy Edward. Like I said, my guy is in the building. Zay, real quick, man, before we get into the show, man, just get the people some info on what you do, where they can find your stuff. Just kind of catch the people up on the things that you're doing out here with your content creation.
Yeah, no problem. So for the people who don't know, again, great introduction by my boy Sain. My name's Xavier Dotson. I cover basically all the Memphis media in terms of sports. I do brief for football. I'm not too in-depth with football, but I do cover Tigers football, Tigers basketball, of course, Grizzlies. But personally, like I stick to basketball really towards NBA. I cover all 30 teams in the NBA. If you follow my YouTube and TikTok pages, Zaytime Takes, I post short films all the time as well, longer content, breaking down highlights of the game, giving my thoughts and opinions about what happened with players and other brief summaries, what's going on around the association.
Yeah, man, for sure. Well, the Memphis Grizzlies have been playing several preseason games, man, and we haven't really been able to get a good idea of what we've been able to see with this team with so many guys being out. You've had Ja, who's been out the entire preseason. Jaren has been out as well. Of course, Zach Edey, Brandon Clark. Four main pieces, man. If you were to say four starters, nobody would probably, argue with you. Brandon Clark wouldn't be a starter, of course, but he's a starting level guy. Before we found out he was hurt, we thought he might be the starter covering for Zach Edey or Jaren for a little bit. But you got four starter level guys that are out. And the biggest question, Zay, for this team is when it comes down to the Grizzlies is when will we know what this team really is, right? We really don't know. In 3 preseason games, we still don't know, man. There's nothing that really shows you what this team is. There's nothing that really shows you what Coach Eslow's coaching philosophy will be. There's nothing that really shows you how certain guys will look because everybody literally is playing outside of their role. The only guys that are starting that would be the starters probably regardless of who is out there are Jalen Wells and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, right? I don't really care about the results of the game or all those type of things, but I am super anxious to see what this team really looks like. I've been saying this the entire preseason. I don't think Ja's going to miss a game. I don't think Jaren's going to miss a game either. I think both will be good for opening night, but it's just hard to gauge. These preseason games are already pointless, and they feel extremely pointless now because there's so many guys that are out. What are your thoughts on what you've seen so far from this Grizzlies team in preseason?
I agree with you a lot, right? It's hard to make a deep assessment of what this team is really capable of because right now in preseason, we have a lot of players playing out of their position, guys who aren't going to play typically long, in-depth minutes. Mm-hmm. And as well, coaches, they're running different units and sets to see, all right, what can I do with these guys? Can I put them at this position? Can I play them an extended amount of period in that assessment? But your main guys ain't there, right? Ja and Jaren is basically the bread and butter of this team, and they're the bread and the butter of the offense, right? I see everybody is questioning like if the Grizzlies are going to be a really deep and tough team out the West. But again, you got to have your guys out there. A lot of the players there are players to complement Ja and Jaren. And so now when they're playing without them, they're playing beyond and their extended roles. And I'm just really I'm ready to see Ja Jaren on the court, right? Because I think KCP, from what I've been seeing from the guys that are playing, like KCP, Jalen Wills, they're going to complement Ja and Jaren in a great, great way. The new offense that I'm seeing, I feel like it's going to be a beneficial factor for Ja, Jaren, even Edie when he comes back, right? I'm seeing some positives, but at the same time, I understand we're not getting wins in the preseason. But at the end of the day, the preseason is for these guys to knock off some rust, learn a new offense, and see what type of chemistry that they can get alongside each other.
And it's crazy, man, because like if you look at the team on paper, like I'll be on social media and I'll read what people say, and even reading some of the comments now. It's like what are y'all looking at? Like if you are watching these preseason games and expecting to see something like, oh man, like we're really gonna be good based on what I'm seeing on these preseason games, like this is not gonna happen. Like how can you expect it when not only are we missing those 4 guys, but we're also not playing the guys we have that will be major pieces of the team in heavy rotation minutes. They're not playing those guys major minutes, right? You're not seeing a lot of Ty Jerome. You're not seeing a lot of KCP. You're not seeing a lot of Jalen Wills. You're seeing just camp guys and rookies for the most part, right?
It's a bunch of them guys that's going to be on the hustle.
Yeah, exactly. Like those guys like today, we got Charlie Brown back, right? You know what I mean? So it's like he's going to play. Like it is so crazy because it's like I see a lot of pessimism about this team. And me personally, I don't get it. And that's just not rah-rah positivity. That's like based on like what I'm seeing with my basketball eyes, bro. And it's like throw the whole preseason away. If you say, okay, this team lost Desmond Bane, this is the exact same team from last year. You take away Desmond Bane, and like my guy goes in the comments and it says, this team sucks, they need more vets. We picked up 3 vets this year, bro. They got three guys that are going to play. You picked up KCP, you picked up Ty Jerome, you picked up Jock Landale. Jock Landale won't be a starter, but he's gonna be a hell of a backup whenever Edie comes back, right? And I think you will see him struggle, but I think you'll see him be able to hold down the fort a lot better than we probably think. My guy says we only got 7 players before G League level. I don't know what these. Okay, that's nuts. Anyway, bro,
it's still some positive. I feel like I'm still seeing a little bit of positive outlook from this preseason, though, right? From an individual level, Jalen Wells, for one. Jalen Wells is a big reason why the Desmond Bane trade happened. The front office felt that Jalen Wells could take that approach and make another step and leap just as well as Desmond Bane did coming into his second season. Yeah. And we're seeing that with Jalen Wells, his creativity dribbling the ball,
right,
as well as creating his own shots. Ty Jerome, it seems like we have a like you said, a veteran and like a certified bucket getter off the bench, a 6-man. And then even with the rookie Cedric Howard, the first game was pretty ugly for him. That was his first time playing actual professional ball in like 11 months. And you see him just constantly, getting better and better gradually every game. And again, Ja Morant elevates everybody play when he's on the court. Now, a lot of these guys right now, they're playing outside their roles and they have the jitters. I'm telling you, as soon as they get on that court with Ja Morant, Ja Morant made John Conchart look good. It's a reason why John Conchart is on the team 7 years for 7 years, and he has gotten an extension.
We were able to get away with playing we were able to get away with playing Zaire Williams in the playoffs because of Ja Morant.
Exactly.
Right,
so imagine how Sain is going to look next to Ja Morant.
I can't wait to see it. And it's like I can understand what you're looking at now looks horrible, but why are you looking at it? Like, why are you looking this deep into these preseason games, bro? Like, when so many guys are gone. And if you look at this team 1 through 10, like a 10-man rotation, this year's 10-man rotation is better than last year's 10-man rotation. And the team last year, this team was like second in the West for a lot of the year last year. And with all the drama you had, the coaching stuff, players who clearly, quit on the coach or whatever, all these different things that were happening that last season, the turmoil of putting in an offense that was weird, and the coaches beefing with each other, and players beefing with each other and beefing with the coach. All the drama you had, you fell apart at the end of the season. That's undeniable. But you had enough talent to be a top 2, top 4 team for the entire NBA season, outside of when they fell apart at the end, right? And even when you fell apart at the end, there were games that they went one way, or if a couple of different things happened, those games would have went the other way. So, like I said, to act like this team is just all of a sudden got ass is crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But until you see it, it'll be hard to say otherwise based on what we're seeing in the preseason. But we'll be seeing that very soon. Like I said, I don't think that Ja's going to be gone long. I don't think Ja's going to miss a game. I don't think Jaren's going to miss a game. Let me give my guy some shine before I get him out the comments. Hold on. Let me pull my boy up on the screen and see what he's saying. He said, this is barely a real team, super mid. Vince wouldn't get a minute on the Nuggets. He won't get a minute on the Grizzlies either. Our investments are in the wrong place. That's one thing that, like, I think the fact that we're seeing these guys look so disjointed with no leadership, I think we're worrying about guys that won't be playing regardless. I don't even care, bro. Like, if in our 10-man rotation opening day, if you say, okay, our 10 guys, I'm a G.G. Jackson guy. G.G. Jackson probably won't be in their rotation, bro. No, and with all the things I want to see Gigi do, Gigi more likely is not going to be part of the rotation. It's going to be Ja, KCP, Wells, Jaren, Edie. Well, when Edie comes back, or Landale. And then your bench is going to be Ty Jerome, Scottie Pippen Jr. Cedric Coward is going to be in that 10-man rotation. Yeah. Santi's going to be your backup 4, and PJ Hall is going to be your starting center. And when Edie comes back, that'll be Landale, right? Yeah. So that's your 10. GG ain't in that. Vince ain't in that. Omax ain't in that. Conchar ain't in that. My guy who's actually played pretty good in the preseason, Cam Spence ain't in that. And I don't give a damn, bro. Like, I don't give a damn about these other dudes. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, I don't really care what those guys do. GG could break into that at some point, but that 10 man I just named is hella good. Like, I think we're going to be a very good team. There's nothing that makes me think this team is going to fall apart. But the frustrating part is it may be a while before you know really how good this team could be, because Cedric Coward, it's going to take him a while to get going. Not many people have been excited about me as me about him, but it's going to take a while with him, bro. He hadn't played ball in a while. But I mean, if I can say something brief, right? He's definitely showing a lot of promise, though. Like, he's definitely showing that he has, feel for the NBA game, even, as long as he's been gone or whatever.
Yeah, I'm highly optimistic on Said. Like, I gotta find what some saying for Said for my recaps. I gotta find something that can jump out and be creative with Cedric Coward. But I definitely feel like he will be a perfect mate to Ja and Jaren, especially Ja. Right, that man is. I mean, both of them are athletic. Cedric is athletic. I mean, them few dunks that we've been seeing in his wingspan, like, he's already causing problems for opposing players. I just hope that he stay healthy and he just keep that same mindset of that he's going to get better every single day. And it's going to happen.
And, bro, I've seen bad rookies, right? I've seen bad rookies on this team.
Oh, yeah.
And I've seen that dude do some stuff like, oh, shit. That dude can play. And for a dude who ain't played in a year, that dude can play, man. Like, there's some things that he's done where you can tell once he gets his feet under him, and the game slows down for him, he's going to be a really good player. But like I said, it's super frustrating watching these games now because I don't want to see Lawson Lovering. I don't want to see Charlie Brown, bro. Like,
man, you know what I mean? Those random 2K generated player names on the team at this point.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I remember seeing a couple years ago, the year when Ja had the 25-game suspension, right? I remember us being ass with Jaren, with Bane out there, right? I remember us being completely ass. And I remember Ja coming back and us winning, like, going on like an 80%. Yeah, I remember us winning like a lot of games before he got hurt. Back. And I remember Bismack Biyombo being starting center and Ja having them folks rolling. Right, I remember us winning like I think 8 out of 10 before Ja got hurt again or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not the talent on this team. like I let people talk, man. I let people get their frustrations off. But I think this team, and I'm not even gonna say if healthy, because I don't do that. We don't do that with any other team. I don't go around talking about, man, if Denver's healthy, they'll be good, or if OKC's healthy, they'll be good. Because if they get hurt, they're gonna be the same way, right? But like I said, I feel good about things, man. I let people think how they think, but I'm super excited about what this team could be. I like the makeup of it. If I could have took last year's Grizzlies team and said, hey, let's take last year's Grizzlies team, but add 2 more perimeter defenders to it. Sign me up for it, bro. And I know KCP is that, and I know that Cedric Howard is going to be that type of player. Like, you can just look at him and tell he's going to be a high-level defender. So I'm not feeling bad about this team at all. I feel really good. And people can feel how they want to feel, but the same people who say all those things, when they go out there and they're good, they'll get on board with that. And then the narrative will be, well, we got to see you in the playoffs. Got to see what they're doing. I mean, it's whatever, bro. Like I said, people can feel how they feel. But I'm going to tell you somebody else I do feel good about, Zay, is our good friends at Grade A Pest, man. My guy, Reggie Freeman Alexander, been holding it down for a minute, bro. 20 years of service working in the pest control industry. It's a homegrown business, Zay. My guy is a local Memphian, big University of Memphis fan, big Grizzlies fan. Committed to excellence, man, by providing pet-friendly, child-friendly, people-friendly products, man, that are safe and efficient. My guy been taking care of business. I ain't heard. I used to have a problem hearing mice in my garage, man, seeing little mice droppings and all that shit. I don't see none of that shit, man, out here in the woods. I don't know if you watch the show like this, but I live out here in the suburbs of Horn Lake, Mississippi, man. This is Memphis, but it ain't Memphis. I don't know what the hell this shit is, but it's all. I go to sleep at night, I be hearing wolves and barracudas and shit. I be hearing all kind of bullshit, bro. But my guy Reggie be getting me straight, man. So get with the good people at Grade A Pest. Well, my guy, we about to take a break, man. And when we come back, we're going to have more on the Anthony Sain Show. We'll see y'all in a minute.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
I don't know how to describe it other than it's the best catch I've ever seen in person live. And I'm not sure that I will.
Words there. Yeah, it's just.
I'm not sure that. I'm not sure that I will ever see a better catch. Cortez Graham. I mean, just with his feet, it's not like a one-headed catch where he like cupped it and corralled it into his body. Or, like I mean, straight looked like the dude had Velcro and it was a Velcro football. I don't know if you've seen this about magnets in NFL footballs and receivers' gloves. Have you heard about this?
No.
And I'm starting to believe it based on that Cortez catch on Saturday. If there was ever a play that points to magnets being in the football and in the glove, it's the catch that Cortez Graham had.
I think sorcery is the only way to explain the catches that occurred.
Tune in to Tigers Untapped with your hosts, Trey Lasley and TJ Willis, every Tuesday at 3 p.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. Got my guy, man. But Big Zay in the building is my co-host. Kenny is out on vacation, man. Well needed break. My guy Tricking out here, man. That man just went out of town with his family for a volleyball event. Now they out on vacation, man. My boy, man. I'm glad my guy got to get away. I'm here with my boy Zay, man. I'm on the ones and twos, man. On these buttons today, man. Like, hey, they had me stumbling last week. I'm looking on this job, man. I got some new digs. I don't know if y'all see, you know what I'm saying, the upgrades to the visuals and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all noticed that jump, man, but I'm over here hanging on my guy Xavier Dotson, man. Great content creator out in the city of Memphis, man. Appreciate the love. Man, y'all can let me say this too, man. I had to boot somebody out the comments, bro. You can feel how you feel. But when I feel like you just trying to grandstand, bro, you getting up out of here, bro. Like you just doing too much, man. Hey, shout out to you though, my guy. But I had to get you up out of here, man. Because I want this is a community, man. I don't really care about the amount of comments or all that type of stuff. Appreciate you spamming my joint up or whatever, but I want this to be a community where people can have a civil conversation, man. So if I see you just doing too much, I gotta get you up out of here, man. I meant to put my guy in timeout, but like it booed his ass all the way out. But it's all good. Hey, catch you tomorrow, my guy. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Man. But man, this is my thing, man. Black Ninja DJ said, my guy Black Ninja DJ said we won't know until January for this team. I think that's about true for real because you really gotta get Edie going too. My guy Mike says, I still need to see that Coward Redbird's first pitch. I need to know he didn't sound like so funny, bro. Here's another thing we gotta remember too, bro. We got a top 3 pick coming next year. How we give up too much for Coward. My man was tweaking, but shout out to him. But another one, Mike says, I think we'll know. I think we're going to be good this year and have a chance to be great, get great next year because of that pick you got coming from Phoenix, man. Keeping a close eye on Phoenix this year, man. I'm keeping 2 close eyes. I'm barely watching the Grizzlies. I care about the Phoenix preseason games more than the Grizzlies games. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. For sure. My guy John says I'm not worried. Our guys will be back. We'll be rolling. John and JJ playing faster shooters like KCP and Jalen on the wing will be deadly for sure. Like I said, man, I've never seen this Grizzlies team healthy and be bad. So why do I think it's gonna happen this year? I ain't never seen it. Never seen it, bro. I ain't never seen it.
I don't understand that. People when you have Ja Morant, when he's on the court, I don't know the percentage, but man, I know it's above like 60% that the Grizzlies win when Ja Morant is on the court.
Now, if injuries happen, they happen, bro. But I'm not gonna count this team out acting like I ain't seen these dudes go on crazy 15 out of 20 runs in the season. Like I haven't seen them do this type of shit when they come down to wins, bro. And I'm not going. I expect the same now, bro. Last year was total bullshit. Them dudes still had a pretty good team. Like with all the political bullshit that was going on, all the off the court bullshit that was going on behind the scenes, them dudes still had a pretty good team last year, man. So I'm not gonna trip on none of this. Wayno says, Coach on Coward, we overrate how much a player improves in the short term and underrate how much a player can improve in the long term for sure. Jalen says, Sain, definitely gonna get you up out of here. No, bro, I'm not doing all that with y'all, bro. I cannot do it, bro. I can't do it, bro. John says, and Edie's setting screens to get Ja free and cleaned up behind him and being able to make free throws just like Adams, but bigger and a few more points. We've had no rim protection in the preseason. Can't wait to see the big dog get back, man. My guy, this is my guy Richard Jarvis from Trilogy Tattoo saying, I believe it's all good. You ain't got to, but just don't be ignorant in the comments. That's all I can say, bro. That's all I got for you. Black Ninja DJ, I never see so much doom and gloom for fucking preseason games where you clearly ain't got a lot of dudes playing. But I don't know, man. Something happened in our fan base social media wise when it almost got cool to just be over the top negative. And like, I don't know if that's across the NBA or what, man. It's just, I don't get it, man. But I don't get it. But something I do get is our good people at Trilogy Tattoos, man. Big dogs, my boy, been in the business for a long time doing their thing. Proud sponsors of the show. My guy Richard Jarvis is in the comments right now. 27 years in the business, man. You got any tattoos? You got tattoos on your body?
Nah, I'm not tatted.
Me too. Me either, man. I ain't either, bro. I think I'm gonna do my thing sometime this calendar year. Possibly, I'm possibly gonna do something, but like I said, I don't have any. But if I did, man, my tattoo would have to have a story behind it. Have to have a reason why I get it. And if I did, I would only trust that to the good people at Trilogy Tattoos. You just can't have any old Joe Blow. You know what I'm saying? Putting ink on your body, man. So you gotta let
somebody trust it.
Yeah, somebody trusted. 27 years in the business. Like the good people at Trilogy Tattoos. Visit the website, trilogytattoosmemphis.com. They'll get you right, man. I'm here to tell you. Well, my boy, I tell you what, man. It is time for the three-pointer, man. We'll be talking about three things going on in the world of sports. Zay, are you ready, Zay? Are you ready for it, my brother?
I'm ready.
Well, man, let's get it. Aces win the WNBA championship. I love it, brother. I love it. 3 out of 4 of them things. My girl, Asia Wilson, ain't even 30 years old, man. She's a champion again. Are you a WNBA guy? I think you are a WNBA guy, if I'm not mistaken.
I do watch WNBA. The Aces, the way that they came back and won this series, really came back and did their thing to retool their season, because I remember earlier this year.
They were 14-14.
Yeah. And then basically to turn around and win the championship. Asia Wilson, she's unprecedented, honestly. Winning decoy this year, MVP, then finals MVP. Man, you got to give it to the Aces.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about they were 14-14, won 16 straight, finished the regular season 30-14, went into the playoffs and lost 2 games the entire playoffs? Hold on. No, because they had the one that went 7. The first one went 5 games, so they lost 2 of those. And they lost 1 the next round, right? No.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro, but they won the championship. They won 16 straight games to get to the playoffs and won the whole thing. Awesome job by the Aces, man. Asia Wilson, like I said, you got to start having those GOAT conversations about her, bro. It ain't many people that would be in that conversation with her as far as winning 3 championships in 4 years, multi-time MVP, multi-time defensive player of the year, and ain't even turned 30 years old. And I love the video. I meant to put it in here, but I love the video of her and Bam Adebayo. Bam celebrating his woman, man, her telling him, thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for believing in me. I loved it, bro. I was getting caught up in the emotions of seeing my girl Asia Wilson, who's had a hell of a year. Her shoe dropped this year. That mug is a killer. If I wasn't talking about job having shoe of the year, the Asia one would be the shoe I'm talking about in the shoe of the year conversations. So shout out to the Las Vegas Aces on that. Also, Zay, the WNBA has, FanDuel has released the odds for the 2026 WNBA championship odds. The Minnesota Lynx are tied with the Las Vegas Aces to be the favorites for that WNBA championship at plus 350. Indiana Fever at plus 390. The New York Liberty Zay coming in at plus 480. And the Phoenix Mercury at plus 850 for the 2026 WNBA championship odds. Number 2, man, I'm ready to talk about this one for sure. Definitely want to know your thoughts on this, Zay. It's college game day. It's college game day coming to Memphis, man. ESPN, of course, has College Game Day, their premier college football show. It's been here before. Hey, I'm going to say this right here, man. Shout out to my guy, Kevin Cerrito, man, who came up with this logic that make a whole lot of sense to me, brother. As you know, the Tigers do play South Florida next Saturday. Next Monday is the St. Jude Hoops for Cancer game, University of Memphis versus Arkansas, Lady Tigers versus Vanderbilt. That game is Monday after game day. I mean, after the Tiger football game. Y'all coming down here anyway, bro. Why not just pack the big boy U-Haul and ride y'all ass down here, pull up, and just go and do it? I know next weekend, the same weekend, Ole Miss has a pretty good game, but Ole Miss has a game this week, so you know they ain't going down there twice. There are people thinking that it could be Memphis versus USF. If we take care of our business, USF takes care of our business. That should be hype. People talking about where do you do it? Put it just where it was last year on Bill, man. Why? It was dope as hell last time. Ain't no need trying to mess with it again. I can see several reasons why ESPN would do this. Another reason, if you want to dig into the political bag, they fresh off of the scar from the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing, right? People were upset with ESPN about that. How good would it look for ESPN to go to a city that is under federal takeover right now? How good would that look if they just came down and said, hey, we're going to go to a city that's going through these type of things, feed to your liberal fan base, or you just slapped in the face when you got Jimmy Kimmel off the air. Hey, bro, I'm just throwing out ideas, man. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to manifest it. In the comments, man, drop some reasons why you could see that joint coming to Memphis, man. I'm down for it. What's your thoughts on it, man? You think it's gonna happen or what, bro?
Well, I don't know if you heard the news, but they announced what time Memphis is gonna play. It's at 11, and so that ain't like a good look for
It's not a good look.
Yeah, because if it's at 11, if it's gonna be a game day on Bill, how are they gonna get to the game in time?
But that's what they did. Wasn't it an 11 a.m. game last time too? No.
I don't remember honestly, but I've been pleading and begging for it.
You still like I remember that shit being like at 6 a.m. or some shit like that, like super early.
Of course, yeah, folks gonna be up tailgating and having a good time at 6. But like in terms of the show, come on at 10, I think. For it to have only be a 1 hour window, I don't think.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. So, but that kind of stuff, can't they always change that type of stuff though? If they announce that they want to come down, then wouldn't they change all this?
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. Y'all tell me.
Know.
Yeah,
I don't know, because ESPN just announced it today, so I think maybe they got something else in plan. And honestly, Memphis is deserving to have game day.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love to see it. Either way, I love to see it. But we got to take care of other business first. We got UAB coming to town. I thought this was a typo, man. I had to look at FanDuel a couple times on this one. FanDuel saying that the point spread for the game Saturday, road game, mind you, Memphis is traveling to UAB, and they are a 27.5 point favorite. I don't know what to say to UAB football is. When I saw that, I was like, bro, what in the world? A 27.5 dog home dog is crazy, bro. The money line is minus 1,600 for Memphis, plus 2,200 for UAB. That is a crazy amount of points to give a team on the road. That's like 4 touchdowns, bro. It's beat up by 4 touchdowns. That is absolutely crazy. But hey, if they like it, I love it, bro. Number 3, number 3, my guy Penny Hardaway sat down with Bluff City Media's own Roman Cleary, man. Go check out that full interview. It is available on our YouTube page. But let's check out a clip from that joint featuring Coach Penny Hardaway when he sat down with my man Roman Cleary.
This is perhaps maybe the most inconvenient or worst time for a college coach to come up, especially in your situation, because we go back to 2018 and the program is not in a good shape at all. You know, with the way that you're inheriting it, so you're spending 2 years trying to build that up, get the attendance back in, things like that. Then you got COVID, and then there's NIL coming in, rev share. So you've had to just adapt and change things up over and over and over again. And now you're seeing many legendary names of the sport, like, you know, Tony Bennett, Jay Wright, Mike Krzyzewski, Roy Williams. They're all leaving because they can't seem to, you know, hang around, or at least they're not willing to hang around with all this change in the NIL era. What's keeping you in the foxhole and saying, you know what, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep on adapting, and I'm going to, you know, try to make this thing work despite all the changes.
Yeah, what's keeping me in the foxhole is that the job isn't done. You know, me getting better as a coach, it's not time for me to leave. You know, early on, younger, you're like, man, you're inexperienced, you don't have enough experience, but you're trying. Now I'm experienced. That's what's keeping me in the foxhole, because I'm learning how everything works now. And then I want to win for the city and for the school so badly. And that's not just, you know, October, November, December, or November, December, January, February. It's March, April. And that's what's keeping me in the foxhole.
So, in a way, until the job isn't done the way you want to, you can't leave.
Not if it's my choice. I can't.
So unless there's other circumstances, you're stuck until you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to do that for the city. We need that.
Yeah. And this summer particularly, you seem to have really honed down and almost obsessed over the fact that you haven't advanced past the first weekend yet, almost in a way that, like last year, the big theme for you was, you know, win the American regular season, even more than get back to the NCAA tournament, because it was just something you hadn't done, and now we're in that, you know, situation. Like the longer and longer it goes on, and you don't get Memphis back to the Sweet 16, like how much does it continue to harp on you there?
Oh, it's like the monkey on your back. You know, it's like the Buffalo Bills all those years getting to the Super Bowl and never winning. You know what I mean? There are a lot of teams in high school that have gotten to the state championship game 8, 9, 10 times, always got the silver ball. So that monkey will always be on your back. I just remember Steve Young, and I'm not a 49ers fan. He had the Joe Montana monkey on his back, right? He finally won one. He was like, oh, man, this feels great. So, yeah, getting to a Sweet 16 will get the monkey off my back because I've accomplished a lot of stuff already in regular season and then postseason NIT championship. But you got to get Tiger basketball is Sweet 16s, Elite 8s, Final Fours, and we got to get back to that.
Shout out to Roman Cleary, of course, man, for the sit down he had with Penny Hardaway, man. And I like what Penny said, man. He was like, man, when I first took this gig, I took this gig thinking I was gonna get this thing back to where University of Memphis basketball should be. And that's another clip, but this clip is something a little different. But he said that I want to get University of Memphis basketball back to where it should be. And my plan was to get that done and get up out of here. But I ain't been able to do that, man. And I'm not leaving until I get it to that point. And I think that's the type of attitude, those are the type of things that you would want to hear from your coach, man. And I try to tell people all the time, has Penny done the best job here in his 7 years here? No, he hadn't done the best job here. Like, especially based on his own expectations that he gave, for himself, and he's still giving for himself, right? But the thing is, if Penny steps down or if you let Penny go and you go get some, nice up-and-coming assistant coach or whoever, as soon as that guy gets some buzz, man, he's going to be gone. He's not going to see this thing through. He's going to take another big job and he's going to be up out of here. That's one reason why there's nobody better for that job than Penny Hardaway. And the fact that he's struggling in the tournament, that's real. But he has made this team relevant again. They've been a very successful team, winning their conference, regardless of the conference they're in, winning conference tournaments, finishing in the top 25, all those type of things. He's just got to get over that hump of, the NCAA tournament wins. And he also talked in the interview with Roman about how the NIL and all those type of things have made it harder. How he said, man, for the NIL, I could out-recruit these guys because I could sell these guys on getting them ready for the NBA. I don't have that advantage anymore because it's all about the money at this point. So check out an excellent interview with my guy, Roman Cleary. Well, man, we're about to take a break, bro. When we come back, it's going to be more the Anthony Sain Show featuring my guy, man, Xavier Dotson, one of the hottest content creators out here in the city of Memphis doing this thing, not only covering the Memphis Grizzlies, but the NBA at whole. We'll be back in a minute with more the Anthony Sain Show. See you guys in a minute.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
It's a great day, brother. It's a great day. We woke up this morning. We were able to get out of bed, which is more than I think we can say for LeBron James. Look, let me preface this. LeBron James, 40-year-old athlete, the man, like, I get it. I will never even get to a monicum of his physical ability peak. I will never get there. However, when I saw that he's going to be reevaluated in 4 weeks for sciatica, the first thing that went through my head was, man, this dude is old. I was like, he's human, like us. He can, if he can bleed, if his
body's like, hey, if he's not going to retire, I'm going to try to take him out with him.
Tune into The Daily Grind with your host, Luke Hatmaker, every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. Here with my guy, Zay Dotson, man, tripping off you, bro. So we were texting during the break. I wonder what was going on with you, my brother. I'm glad to see you.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Oh man, like I said, man, my boy getting stressed out, man. The man just showed the bright lights or something, man. Hey man, I'm sweating like a dog in that jump, man.
Yeah, so heat issue. Yeah, going on, bro.
Hey, some people when their weather change, man, hey, they come in with their heat immediately. So I get it, man. It's all good. My guy Zay is in the building, man. Well, like I said, it's been a good show so far, man. A lot of things going on out here, bro. For sure. It's time for Inside the Same Break, bro. When we talk about what's going on in a brother's mind. Right now in the city of Memphis, Zay, there's a lot going on, man. We have guests, man. We have guests out here in the city of Memphis. Federal agents, man. We got the National Guard. We got state troopers, all kind of stuff going on, man. To the point where, like I said, I live in Memphis, but like I said, I'm on the edge of the state line area between Horn Lake and Memphis. And the other night I was coming home and I said, bro, I'm just gonna go through Mississippi. And I couldn't believe I was saying it. I was like, bro, I can't believe that here I am, getting ready to drive through Mississippi, man, of all places to get home. So that's kind of where we are, man. But there is a clip going on. A clip is pretty funny, but it's being real. We're going to show it, chop it up real quick about that, and we're going to get up out this joint, man. Let me play this clip for y'all real fast.
Being at the goddamn corner store, hanging out, I ain't selling no dope, no none. Now, y'all got all this ruckus going on. Y'all got these folks down here pulling over good, working hard-ass people, goddamn. You know what I mean? You bitches in the house where you should have been at first, man. Ain't no young niggas getting locked up right now. Ain't no but older people getting locked up, man. Bring your bitch ass back outside now, hoe ass young nigga. Y'all got these folks up here terrorizing our motherfucking ass right now. And you got your bitch ass in the house. I don't see where all the guns at that y'all be having on y'all at the store and shit, man. You don't see none of that shit now. You niggas scared, man. You shake ass niggas, man. You niggas ain't really about that life, man. Stay your bitch ass in the house when they leave too. Weak ass nigga. For real, you niggas piss me off with that shit, bro. I ain't no young niggas outside.
I ain't seen the ski mask in 2 weeks.
I ain't seen one
no
in 2 weeks.
ski mask.
I ain't seen no ski mask on, bro. I ain't seen nobody. Have y'all seen the ski mask? Have y'all seen them niggas in the store with Dracos and shit?
I ain't seen
yeah, they at the house on the game now. Oh, y'all want to go get on the game now, don't it? Shit got real, didn't it? Bitch ass nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, brother. Hey, like I said, man, I was just trying to come home. You know what I mean? I said, man, why am I driving through Mississippi, bro? I was like, the thing is, with all the stuff that's going on right now, like he said, it's the people who are quote unquote bad people, the people who are doing bad. They're staying out the way, bro. But we can't stay out the way. Like we have to go live our normal lives, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta go to work. We gotta get something to eat. We having fun. We visiting people, and I've seen wild stories on my Facebook page. Well, they pulled me over, y'all. They got me, y'all. And it's like, at the end of the day, man, it is so crazy. It's so unfortunate that like whatever this is doing, whenever it's over, we'll have a discussion about the results of it, right? Because they're coming back outside, trust me. You know what I mean? So you got to figure out what's the next after that, man. Are we still gonna have additional, state troopers or whatever, right? I'm not gonna get into too deep into the weeds. I want this to be a pretty just loose conversation, but it is unfortunate that the people who are actually dealing with the actual results of the federal agents being here is us. it ain't the bad people, man. Y'all just fucking with us, bro. Like y'all making me drive through Mississippi, bro. Come on, man.
I was taking detours to Mississippi.
Right.
Mississippi used to be the strict state.
Exactly, bro. Have you seen any I know you've seen state troopers everywhere, but have you seen any National Guard people like with the military? Okay.
I have yet to see any National Guard or the federal people that they've stated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, driving in the streets and stuff. Of course, the state trooper presence is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, they out here. They out here.
What's crazy is like all the resources, all the state trooper resources has been sent to Memphis.
And they've been available. State troopers didn't start like now. They didn't just now start having state troopers. So why y'all just now, come on now.
I drove to Knoxville for work, it was no state troopers on the way to Knoxville. I'm like, oh, they all in Memphis.
All in Memphis.
They strictly in Memphis.
Exactly, bro. It is wild times. But I will say this, man. We joking about it. We being loose about it now. But y'all be careful, be safe, man. Look out for each other. Anxiety, fear, all those things are normal. You can feel how you want to feel about this type of stuff. It is okay. Because I've seen people saying, like, man, I got pulled over and 20 cars pulled up on me. I got my kids in the car, and they were just talking dog crazy to me. I'm good, but how do I explain it to my kids? You know what I mean? That type of stuff. Like, whether you got all your documentation or not, just getting pulled over is fucking bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? So to all the YNs out there. And man, I had to tell y'all about this too, man. My son Gabe, thank y'all for y'all thoughts and prayers, man. Gabe's wrist is good. He's going to play in his first game, his only game of the season. Last game of the season, Gabe's going to play in it this Thursday. So he said he wanted he's been telling me about it. It show my old man days, right? Old man years. He says, Dad, I want this hat the players are wearing under their helmets. I see a lot of NFL guys wearing, a lot of people wearing, like, okay, Gabe, I'll get it for you, whatever. So he's like, I think it's a shiesty, but I'm not sure. The whole time he knows it's a shiesty, right? So,
he gonna try to word it differently.
So we in the beauty supply store. And he's like, I think it's a shiesty. Like, I like, Gabe, that's you're not wearing it. He said, no, Dad, they wear it backwards. And I'm like, so I went on YouTube to confirm what he's talking about. And I'm watching. Okay, I've seen this. I've seen dudes wearing this. And I went to the Tiger football game, and a dude had a shiesty on. I said, hey, excuse me, but I'm looking old as shit walking, but this dude looks super cool. I said, man, my son likes your hat, man. He's wondering, like, what is that? He said, man, it's just, the Nike skull and, turn backwards. I said, so that's a shiesty? He's like, yeah. So, all right, bro. So here I am. Here I am on the Nike app buying my kid this $50 ass. This damn thing is $50, bro. So I'm buying my kid a $50 shiesty. And then, like, when it says it's going to be here Thursday, like, his game is Thursday, I want to make sure he's got it. So so I'm like, all right, bro, what am I going to do? I guess what my dumb ass did yesterday. I'm at the Nike actual store in South Haven buying another shiesty before the other shiesty gets here to make sure he gets it.
Gotta make sure it's on time. He's been requesting
right.
that.
And my guy, No Bluffing, this is Chris Ingram of the No Bluffing podcast. He's got a Nike shiesty because the Nike one has a little square on the back, and you got to have the square on the back. It just can't be off-brand shiesty. It's got to have the square with the Nike sign.
I'm tripping. How they gonna be able to see the shiesty? How they gonna even go see the square if you got the mask on? If you got
that's
the
point. They have it where when they take the helmet off, you gotta have show the
shiesty. That's
man, bro, these kids are crazy, bro. But y'all, you're a generation. You're damn near 2 generations behind me. Y'all had y'all stuff. We had our stuff.
Yeah.
It just kind of is what it is, man. So, like I said, I'm excited the game's coming back, and I get my kid is wearing the shiesty. Oh, and I'm sorry, he forgot his shiesty in the car last night when I took him home. So I'm getting up early this morning. Instead of show prepping, I'm getting up running a shiesty to my kid to his school. And the lady's like, what is this? Some shorts? I said, no, this is
Hey, I know you didn't go to the tennis office and say, tell him I need to drop this shiesty mask off for my son.
You're right. Hey, that's where we are, though, man, for sure. But for all the YNs, ONs, people in the house, and people out there driving around, be careful out here in Memphis. We love y'all, man. For my guy, Xavier Dawson, checking in with us today. Appreciate you, brother. Much love to you. This is Anthony Sain. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. And we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.